Hi everyone, my name is Nat from AASCF Connect, and today we are going to continue working with our mobility. So today we're going to get started standing. So with those chin circles, we're going to do that again just to warm up through the neck. So taking your body, make it nice and tight so nothing moves, and just drop your chin to your chest, gently roll your right ear to your shoulder, a gentle if not cranking into the back of the neck, and slowly to the left shoulder and back to your chin. And go the other way. So left ear, left shoulder, moving really slow and just warming up any of those little sticky spots that may be there. And go the other way. So then 2 each direction. When you get back to center, just let the chin lift up. We're going to keep those spirals or mobility of the spine going. So we'll tuck our chin. Then roll your chest into your sternum, goes in towards your back. Roll, try to keep the legs out of it. When you can't go any further, you could roll all the way down and fold, but that's more hamstrings. Then tuck your tail, bend your knees, and roll one vertebra at a time. So alphabetical order to come back up. To stand, head is last. So chin rolls in, roll the chest in, rib cage, belly button, lower abs. Curl those hip points up, roll, 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 roll. Maybe go all the way down. A soft bend in your knees is pretty good to do. And then press into your feet, tuck your tailbone, so rotate your hips, posterior tilt. Belly rolls in, ribcage unfolds, chest, sternum, shoulders, head. Beautiful. And like we did in those kneeling or fours, we're going to come to our shoulders now. So the arms will come up, the thumbs will press back. When you can't go any further, pivot the arms, palms will face out. Then you try to get the back of the hands to touch behind you without sticking out your ribs. So pull your belly in. Arms will come back, up and overhead. Move slow. Hands will face one another. And then take them all the way back down. Do that one more time. Arms go up, thumbs press back. Keep the lower ribs in, pivot the arms. Reach behind you. Arms come up. Palms face one another and bring the arms all the way down. Next thing we're doing is shoulder swords. So the arms will come out to the side. You'll turn one thumb down, the other thumb up. The up thumb will go up and overhead, bend behind you. The other one reaches behind you. Don't let your arms touch. And then slowly come all the way back. Flip the grip, so flip the hands. Reach behind you. Don't let them touch your back. And then slowly come back. And you'll probably have more range than I do. Reaching up and over, reach back. Don't let them touch your back. Keep them away. Slowly come back. One more. So shoulder swords. Lift. And then slowly come all the way back to center. Arms will come down. Lovely. But while we're still standing, we'll come into our legs. So lift your right knee to your chest. And like we did kneeling, take the leg out to the side. Pivot it like a dog on a tree. Carry the leg behind you. Try and keep your torso straight. And press the knee back into your left. Bit of a wobble there from me. Press the knee back. Rotate it out to the side. Slowly bring it forward. Knee to knee. One more this side. Right leg. Carry it out to the side. Take it behind you. Pivot all the way back. Take it in. Move behind. Rivet. Pivot rather, and place it down. Left leg, so we're coming forward. Comes out to the side, then you rotate the knee down, the foot up. Try and keep the hips square. Carry it all the way behind you. Press the knee back, hip point still up, and then knee to knee. Press it back, keep those hip points lifted. Knee comes out to the side. Bring it forward. Knee to knee. One more rotation. So we're moving this leg thigh bone in the hip socket. Take it all the way back. So it's just warming up the joint. It's not doing anything extreme. Just finding that motion and that range. And then take it back. Feet come together to touch. Give your legs a little shake. They should feel nice and warm. And we're going to make it down onto our belly. So as we make it down onto our belly this time, we're going to come down onto our side. So we're going to keep working through the spine. So as we're on our side, draw your knees into a 90 position. Don't have them too far away because that will get into the lower back. Draw your knees to your chest. Make a little book. The right hand, so I'm on my left side, is going to go up and over. Try and touch the floor as long as you can. Don't come off. Draw the arm all the way around. And then come back up and over. And hopefully you don't have a couch in your way. If you just bend the arm, try and get both shoulders flat. Keep those knees squeezing together. Both shoulders are on the ground. And then come back hand to hand. We'll do one more this way. And we come back to touch. Then we'll do 3 circles the other way. So going down first, pull it up. Arm come back overhead. Back to meet. Over the top. Over. And last one. And if it's uncomfortable for your head, you could put a book or a pillow or something just to give you a bit more support there. Then we'll flip over and do the other side. So knees come into your chest. Make sure that knees are in line with your hips or slightly higher. On the right side, the left arm will come up and overhead. Try and keep it on the ground as long as you possibly can. Down by your hip and then overhead. We'll do 3 circles each direction, really warming up through all those little joints in the spine. And when you have done 3, we come back and we go the other way. So 3. Over. And over. And last one. And then we press our way up to a little seat. Amazing. So our next little bit here, we've started to warm up through all of the spine, the joints, the neck, the shoulders. We've done a little bit on hips. We're going to keep going with the hips. So now with our hips, what we're going to come into is back into that 90-90 position we did last time. So that front leg will be straight, or bent, sorry, at the front of your room. Other one behind you. No hands. We go up, lift that back knee, then come all the way over. Press your hips up this time, tuck your tail, drive it up. Come back through center, lift the knees, send them wide, press forward like a straddle, or it is a straddle. Draw the knees back in, take them all the way over. Press up, squeeze, hip points lift, press down, go wide with the knees, make them wide, fold forward, just from your hips, knees and toes face the ceiling. Slowly come back up, bend the knees, drive up, and sit back down. And if this is too much for you right now, you can use your hands. So you can always have your hands in front of you and also have your hands behind you, whatever feels best for you as you're learning or starting to find that range of motion. We'll do one more. And make sure you do both sides evenly as you move. And the last one here. Great. Now we're going to come into a lunge and start working on our hip flexor strength. So coming into a lunge, you're going to place your right hand on your right thigh, your right thigh is forward. Pull your hip points up and squeeze your legs towards one another rather than just sinking into a flexibility lunge. So we're going to be really active. The front heel presses down and draws to the back knee, and the back knee and shin draw forward to the right. So squeezing in, belly point draws in as the hip points lift up. Hand on thigh, arm reaches up. Then peel your back leg up, squeeze. Reach back and grab onto the top of the foot if that's available. Kick your foot into your hand, peel those hip points up, lift, squeeze. And then maybe you reach up, hold, and then soften. And kick the foot back, kick, 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 and soften. Kick the foot back. You can have your hand down or up. You can choose. Kick. Slowly release. Slowly, slowly. And then squeeze your heel to your bum. Squeeze. Slowly lengthen. Squeeze. Slowly lengthen. Squeeze. And slowly lengthen. You might come into a little hip circle afterwards just to circle that all out. And switching sides, we take that back, change legs, hand down, peel those hip points up, scissor the legs, reach up, bend the back knee, grab onto the foot. Try not to be on the very top of the knee, lean forward a little bit so you're on the flat paddle, the squishy bit. Kick the foot back, pull the hip points in, and release. Squeeze, kick the foot back, tuck your tail under, relax. One more, kick the foot back, tail lifts, belly high, chest up, arm a bit up, and then release. Squeeze your heel to your bum, slowly release, squeeze, release. So hamstrings and glutes have to work. Squeeze, release, and then maybe there's little hip circles. Nice. And our last one here for our legs, we're going to come into what's called pigeon pose or half pigeon. That front shin is going to be vertical, but I'm really flexing my foot like a moon boot, so it's locked. It's not going to move, and I place it down. From here, the back leg, I want to tuck my back toes, make sure the back knee and hip are pointing to the ground, not out to the side. Yeah, you can untuck one foot there. Lift the chest up, walk your hands towards your knee, and just bend down. Come back up, go into the center, bow down, come back up. So the 3-point, over to your foot. Come back through center, bow down, over to the right, bow down, center, down, and over to the left, down. Come back to center, press the chest up, maybe lift the arms, squeeze so you lift up, and then lower back down. Changing sides. So here you can see that I'm really flexing this foot and I'm pressing it down. I'm not letting it go soft or do any weird sickly type things. I'm really pressing it into that joint. So squeeze. Set out that back leg, tuck the toes, lift the knee, make sure you're down. And if that's uncomfortable, that foot can come closer because you might not be as flexible or today or as you were yesterday, or even you might be working towards it. So take your time, be patient, lift the chest up, bow to the left. Come back through center, bow to the center, over to the right foot, chest towards your toes, and just going as far as feels comfortable. This is not about overachieving or being better than anyone. It's just about feeling good in your body and starting to wake up all those muscles and find a little bit of space. And then slowly come out, give yourself a little shake, a little bit of movement, do whatever else that you need to do. Thank you so much for connecting with us at AASCF. We are so grateful to have you with us, and we hope to see you soon.